All right, let's get
Big talks.
into the fun stuff. Let's talk about this week's matchups. I think this is gonna be a better week than last week, just because everyone will have like a normal schedule. So
Yeah.
this will be a real test. And there's no one I'd rather test my lineup against than Captain Crunch. So first matchup here, Le Champion taking on Captain Crunch Domo. Who do you got here, Derek?
I've got you. Um, I just think up front you have the much better players. I mean, it's hard to compete with your keepers. And then you look at Domo's team, you look at his goaltending. I mean, he's collecting scraps. Um, he's still
Paying
I mean,
people.
he's still up there. Right? He's got four categories right now, but I think by the end of the week it'll be a landslide.
Yeah, I would agree. Maybe not with the landslide thing, but that's not how my team does it. We just get in there, efficient. We walk out with like 8 points, and but I think Team Ramrod's going to win. I don't think anyone's going to doubt that. I believe that. Just knowing that I always rant. I always pick my team always. So. I'm not going to brag too much. I'll wait till it's done, Domo, and then you won't hear the end of it. But I do know you watch the show, so looking forward to defeating you this week and just showing that hey, you need to change some things here and not just picks in exchange for backup goalies.
Yeah.
Forgot about Dre 2, the sequel here, taking on Wild Husky Hockey. Who do you have here?
I have Travis, and I know Travis is winning 11-1 right now, but Braden's not too far behind. I do think Braden keep this close, and he might even be able to pull off a win too. Like
That's
it's gonna be a lot closer than 11-1.
that's fair, and he made some moves today, so
Yeah,
he's been a little busy. But I already locked in my choices this morning, so I'm not going against him. I also chose Travis, but I do think it could be
yeah,
interesting with the moves that Braden made. That he might put up a really good fight this week, and who knows, maybe he'll upset. And I love when Travis gets upset because you don't hear the end of it.
yeah. That is true.
Paulie the goalie here taking on Patcher ready to rumble. Who do you have here?
Let me take a quick look. I took Nick O'Brien. So I took Patrick ready to rumble. Like I said, he does have one of my favorite teams in the league. He's just deep all the way through. I do like his goaltending. I do like Georgiev a lot. And then with Ingram and Thompson, I think he's right up there with the best best goalie manager in the league.
I uh I actually went with Sean this week.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about. I like Patch's team. I think he's just lacking. Like I think he lacks in the goaltending. But
you
I
think he
think
lacks in the goaltending? Oh, I love his goalies.
compared to Paulie, I think he does. Like Paulie's running Hellebuck and Gustafson. I think those are probably going to be two tough goalies to beat, and his players can probably grind out a couple of categories here or there.
Yeah,
So I went with Sean.
I think this matchup is going to be close. I know it's 8-4. This could easily be like an 8-7 by the end of it.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be really close. It
Yeah,
could have went either way. I'm not trying to discount O'Brien's team, which I do love to do, but I don't even like to give confidence to Sean, but I am. I think Sean's gonna pull out a win this
yeah,
week. I don't think it'll be easy. I think it could easily go either way. So
yeah. And I really do like Sean's team as well. I'm not trying to discredit him either. He
yeah.
does have a really good team. It's just, yeah, I love Nick's team.
I love to discredit you, Sean, but this isn't one of those cases. Hughes, your daddy, taking on the 2023-2024 champions. Who do you have?
I took I took Mark. I wish I would have said I took Casey. Um, with the way things are going this week, I do think Casey takes it. Um, a 9-1 win, probably not, but it'll be interesting to see who pulls this one off in the end.
I chose Casey. Uh, I saw firsthand what his team was about last week. I saw give him a little more credit than his record would show, but I love to take credit away from Mark. So to me, I just thought Casey get really off to a good start here if his Dallas boys click this week and sneak away
Yeah.
that victory.
I mean, DeBrincat's been red hot too. I just sent him an offer uh, in between recording to see if I can steal DeBrincat from him.
You hear that, Casey? Check your trades.
Yeah.
Y'all try the beef taking on Saucier Pass. Who do you got?
I took Corey. Not trying to discredit Daltrey at all. I mean, he kicked my ass last week, but Corey's one of the better managers in the league. He's got a great team. I think he pulls it off. Um, Daltrey could potentially keep it close, but when it comes to Sunday ad drops or Saturday ad drops, I think Corey's gonna pull it off. He'll pick up when he needs.
I'm going to agree with you. I picked Corey. A big part of that was I told Daltrey his team sucks so much I won't pick him at all this year. So, um, but it's not discrediting Corey in any way. I think Corey would have had this no matter my personal bet with Daltrey. So I just think he has the better team. Daltrey's team is in no way terrible. It is worse than mine. Um, Forgot about Dre taking on Suck My Ojic. This one, along with the Patch and Sean, to me are the matchups to watch this week.
Oh, for sure.
Two big guns in the league going head to head week 2, right? Who do you got
Yeah.
here?
These are two top 5 teams. I took Nick. Oh no, sorry, no, I took Neil. Um, I did take Neil, but I mean this is a coin flip. This is two top 5 teams in the league, two the top 5 managers in the league going at it this week. This will be fun to watch. See what happens on the weekend with the rad drops.
It's going to be very tactical, right, on their
Yeah,
part. So I agree. I think this is I really like both their teams. I respect both their teams, but I went with Nick in this one. Um, Yeah, I don't have a particular reason. Probably just
yeah
because
his
I him higher in my power rankings. I'm just like, no, he'll sneak
his
away.
40 penalty minutes. So I mean, there's no way Neil's coming close to that. So that could be a deciding factor in the end.
Yeah, and he's making good moves right now. He's making picking up some decent players, moving out ones that he doesn't really need anymore, getting
Yeah,
hauls for them. But I think his keeper base is just really good. Not that Neil's isn't, but I
yeah.
think I give the edge typically to Nick, and until I see a little more into the year, I'll stick with that based on just how I see his team overall better. So, but Neil, no disrespect, I like your team too. In fact,
Yeah.
if you want to move those guys to mine, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll gladly swap teams with either of them.
I mean, I won't swap teams. I'll swap players though. Lotto Max HQ taking on Svech Me a drink. Who do you got here?
I took Dan. Looking at how Kyle's goalies have started off the week, though, um, that could be a deciding factor if his players start showing up. Because I mean, it's 7-8. If you know uh, Kyle's players score a few more goals, grab a shorthanded point to tie it up, or grab an assist, yeah, this could be a lot closer.
Yeah, I went with Dan. I think his team's better. That's all. Kyle, your team's improved from last year. I think maybe later on in the season you gain a little more like faith from us, but right now, like you're coming off of a short week win. I need to see what your team can do before start tilting that
Yeah.
way.
Well, I've got a lot of faith in Kyle's team. Like, I mean, his
It's not
goalies,
bad. It's not bad at
his
all.
goalies really showed up.
Yeah,
But I mean, yeah, Dan does have a stacked roster
I
though,
think
so it'll be hard to compete.
I think Dan just has one of the better teams this year, and he's
Yeah,
gonna beat Kyle. Team Rocket versus the Red Wings. Who do you have here?
I take myself every week. I really think I should pull this one off, but my goaltending is not where it needs to be through Monday and Tuesday. Um, with Vanacek having an awful game, and Kyle had 3 goalies play, picked up 3 wins. His numbers aren't spectacular, but they're better than mine. So I'm hoping my players show up. If I can steal some offense categories, I'm sure my goalies can hopefully help improve my goals against and my save percentage. And we'll see what happens. But if I lose to Kyle, I'll have to consider maybe an early sell window, see if I can acquire some picks for next year.
Already.
Alrighty,
Go
I
0
not the
2
big.
and
Man, if I'm starting Garnet Hathaway, something's something's wrong.
more like a retooling, not necessarily like a
Fair
full
enough. Yeah,
sale. Yeah.
yeah. I may have to retool.
It's always good to retool. Like player GMs are gonna get into those zones where like, hey, I'm gonna move some pieces
Yeah,
out. And I'll use those pieces to acquire other pieces, right? So
yeah, absolutely.
I don't remember really the logic behind it, but I went with Kyle. I was the
Fair
only
enough.
one who went with Kyle.
Well, thank you to the other 4 or
Yeah.
to the other 3. Yeah.
That might have been part of my decision, actually, was like those sons of bitches. I'm gonna prove them. I don't know. I just honestly, I don't know what it is. I like Kyle's team if he had goalies, right? His goalies are such a
Yeah.
wash. Ranch is not going to play bad every time he plays, even though he did against Anaheim the other night. So I like to give him benefit of the doubt there. But I just I don't know. His goalies put me on edge. Where you have great goalies,
Yeah.
I think his skaters. He has more depth throughout his lineup and skaters, and they could pull out the win for him.
Yeah.
But you easily have him goalies. Kyle, your goalies suck.
We'll see what happens. It'll be an
That's it.
interesting week, and it'll come down to Saturday and Sunday for sure in this one.
That's what I love though. It's rarely over until Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday night, you're like, I'm done, or we're gonna pull this off. Like,
Yeah.
it's just but going into Friday, like after Friday, like you don't know. Anything can happen on Saturday. Almost every team plays.
Yeah.
Your whole week can just turn around with one good night.
Yeah.
Well, that settles our predictions there for this week. It was a pleasure having you, Derek. It was nice to see you.
Yeah. Thanks, Shane.
I think you said it was like your second or third appearance on the
Yeah.
show. Longtime friend, listener of the
Yeah.
show, Derek.
Yeah. Hey, one of the original founders. How many founders do we still have in the league at this
I
point?
think it's 10. Let's see. I have the
Yeah.
sheet up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10.
Yeah. Hey, that's crazy.
We've had a lot
Yeah,
of
10 guys
activity
stay.
on those 6 teams, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
But yeah, we
10.
have a good core here. I like it.
Yeah. Like to have season 9, we have 10 of our original 16.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. That tells you
Yeah.
something about the league, right? It's competitive, it's fun.
Yeah.
We all get along for the most part, right? So
Yeah.
as long as you bring your basketball shoes to the bar with you. Yeah, your
That
shoes
be,
play.
yeah, we got to get together at Winners. We'll get everybody involved there. Let's have a good one.
As many as possible, right? I'm always down for some hockey. Wednesdays are usually bad night for me, but other nights that there's a lot of games, I'm pretty much down.
Yeah, you heard that, everybody that's listening.
That's it. Let's organize something. Let's get together, have some drinks, watch some hockey. Trades always happen when we get together, so
Yeah.
let's do it.
All right. Thanks for having me, Shane.
That was a pleasure. Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck this week, except for you, Domo. Fuck you, bud.